start to finish. They're very simple. I know I've watched a few videos on them. I had found that out myself. Watched a few videos, but some of them don't show exactly what locations they are at. And they show them in the cabinets or stuff like that, but a lot of people might understand it, or like me, you might get confused on some of the cabinets. But I'm going to show you exactly where to go for the Mark II ray guns on certain ones. I'm going to build all 4 of them from start to finish. And as soon as this gets over with, we'll get going.
I have drunk so deeply that my every fiber aches with the pain of what has been. And the pain of what has yet to come. I fear it may drive me insane.
Alrighty, here we go. And of course, this is a custom game. I've got all the doors open, the power on already, so I can show y'all real quick. Go ahead and get this video over with, and then show you. I will show you what they look like before they're packed and after they are packed.
Once more, we have taken an unexpected fork in the road. We march toward a new destiny. I can only pray that this path will finally lead us to peace.
I will grab the
Ugly thing,
goggles.
but I shall use it beautifully. Ugh, I do not wish to be ungrateful, but that tasted like an ass. Apologies if, in my confusion, I accidentally shoot you, allies.
Pull gun from the box.
It is worth
Right,
every
give me a
yen,
good gun to do it with.
however metaphorical.
And then diner.
Oh, would be better with wasabi. 10 tons of wasabi.
Sorry about that, guys. Box is over here.
The Nodachi
I
was
didn't
the
want this
longest,
wee-handed.
heaviest samurai sword. This is the Nodachi of machine guns. It seems my allies have been detained somewhere on our journey. Though I believe I will see them again soon. Or we will continue alone if need be. Oh, this is giving my heartburn. Heartburn!
Bonus points.
Soon the air will smell sweet.
And of course, you've got the 3 pieces. One location's here. The other's in the chair
We
here.
must clear the system without
And
bare
then
hands
the
if
other,
necessary.
sometimes it will be over here in this office. Let's kill you.
Nikolai spoke of a powerful artifact that must be recovered if we are to
you'll
bring
also need to build a
stability to the
teleporter.
universe. The
For
elemental
those
shard.
of you that don't know about it. So I've already grabbed one piece down there in the air filtration system. Turn that on. There, the second part was over there in the cabinet. This is the third part. Sometimes it'll be anywhere in those in the 3 locations. It'll be anywhere in the one building where I grabbed the second one, the second piece. Anywhere in the air filtration system for the bunker, and then also anywhere in the solitary area.
A finely crafted firearm. Made in Japan, perhaps. I feel the DG5 is charged up.
This will work better. Alright. Then sometimes there'll be a piece right through here. This goes to the buildable for the Mark II ray gun, or it'll be right here. Or last spot is right there. It's the tubes. And let's see here, which pieces do I not have? Okay, I've got that one. Okay, the last piece for that will be in the storage. Also, if you do want to, I don't believe you have to, but you can clear out the vents. As far as my knowledge, it does not affect the Mark II, getting the Mark IIs, or not getting them. Also, you will need to pack a punch a gun twice to get them. Each Mark II has a different elemental power.
Everything else here is madness. Put in butter knife. Get back katana.
Like, okay, we're gonna do brain rot to start off with. Alright, so the last piece for the Mark II to build it, to build the on the buildable table, will be either right here in this area, or over here on the shelf,
The things
or
Americans toss aside.
on these barrels over here. You'll go up here. Let's see here. Then we've got to find the 4 TVs. I will show you the location. They do change up every round. So that one's not. This is one of them. It'll be this one, or the one over here by the blue building, by the starting gate, right there. There's one in solitary, and then there's another one in the diner area. So let's check the one in solitary. Okay, so we'll start out in the diner. Alright. Let me get to the diner here. And of course, if you want, you can go ahead and pack a punch your guns, your other ones that you have, if you, of course, done like I done, and done a custom alteration to get the doors and everything open. If y'all want to have, you know, make it easy and get them real quick, or if y'all just want to play and get through the gates, it's however y'all want to play it. Okay, so we do have to do the air guns. Okay, so kill that one, kill that one. And while you're doing this, if y'all have more than just one person playing, if there's, say, such as 4, I do suggest converging on the TVs and the spots to get the Mark II cylinders upgraded. So the first one is right here. It'll tell you, of course, red is bad, green is good. You have to hold square until you get it all the way over to the green.
Most acceptable.
And then it'll clean out that house. And the houses that you will have to clear is, of course, the ones with the green smoke. Sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 4. It all depends on, sometimes it'll be these 4, sometimes it'll be these 4, or it'll be like these 3, or right there to here. It just depends on however it wants to be. So this one is... Oh, hey, I didn't know about that. It's in the back here.
Is this what they mean by a thunderstruck? We must kill the gas demons, lest they strengthen for others.
And then this one is in right here. And then last but not least, this area.
Ventilation system operation.
Alrighty.
Nova 6 gas leak contained.
Alright, now go, of course, check the TVs. See which one's on. And, vicinities that you have to kill the zombies in to get the points. Or to get the, technically the souls or the echoes, however you want to call them. So we start out in solitary. The solitary TV, you'll see them lit up like this. It is, depending on how many people you have, it can be anywhere from a single person will be 8. I believe 2 is 12, 3 is 15 to 16, and then 4 is 20 to 22. And they'll do that. Just kill them in the vicinity here. It'll take a few seconds. Let the next round start back up. And it will give you a number to put in. And just go to the next TV. And there is the
Loading Ray Gun Mark II program access code. Charge required.
it's the kilowatt. Hang on a second, fellas. fellas. Let's get back to Mach 2s now. Sorry about that.
Hard to argue.
Okay, 3-9. Solitary, let's see, we will go up this way. Okay, so it's not this TV, but it's the gate TV. Okay, that's perfectly fine. There is the easy ones for the Mark IIs. I believe it's the XY, and I'm not sure of the other two, but one, the kilowatt one's yellow, of course, it's electric. There is the Firebomb one.
Program access code. Charge required.
Of course, it'll be like an orangish red. And,
Number acquired.
390. And then with the brain rot one, you want to do a, even with it pack-a-punch, you want to do it with a small weapon to make sure that you want to try not to kill all the zombies, because you need a specific zombie to attack one of the piles. And then once you get all four of the numbers, you'll come over here. You'll hit square. So 6903, and then hit
Code
22.
is not accepted.
You'll need a zombie like that, and he'll fight for you. I believe it's.
Thousand such fresh wounds cannot stop me from. Ow!
Double point.
Code is not accepted.
Alright, let's go look at these again. And you gotta remember the order you get them in, of course. Oh, that would be why it's a 5, not a 3. My bad. So I was entering the right code, just the wrong number on the end. So it's 9605.
Code is not accepted.
Okay.
Code is not accepted. Code is not accepted.
Alright, let's go look at these numbers again. Okay, it's 3605. I thought it was 6905. 9605, my bad. So
Code is not accepted. Code is not accepted.
let's go look at that last number.
Did that hurt? Good.
And you will need at least one person to have the fire bombs. So it's... Wait, that's what it is now.
Code is not accepted.
Okay.
Access to the ray gun Mark II frame granted. You better
Of
be
course,
qualified.
you'll get the frames.
Be advised, there are 4 possible prototypes of the ray gun Mark II that you can construct. The plans are classified, but if you're ingenious
And then with
enough
this
to
one, you
discover
just gotta
the
go
sensor
around
yourself,
looking for all the
I
dirt
would
piles
consider
just like
your
this.
security clearance
There's only going to be one. All you'll have to do is, yeah, if you have the blood of the wolf, you'll get a wolf
I'm in a hurry.
to come fight with you. It's kind of a nuisance considering that I actually need the zombies.
Like a small tree, I cut you down.
The best thing to do if you don't actually call your wolf like I did, is to get them in a big group. Depending on the power of the gun you have, considering it is pack-a-punch twice, you'll need at least a decent-sized group. And then just kind of run them around right here. Get them close enough to it. That's the one you want. And then he'll give you this.
I think we may have disturbed their spirit.
And brain rot is the one that you need the portal for.
Oh, you'll have to coax that little guy out of fight. Find a way to reunite.
And all you'll have to do is just run around and look for the yellow ball. Let's see here. There's a few more portals out here. There's one on that one. And if you start getting close to the ball, it'll make like a little shimmering sound, as you see here. And then shoot it there. Then you'll have to go find it. Which normally it pops up in one of the further teleporters, but sometimes you'll get one where it's close and you won't have to run as far. Sometimes it depends on how the little ball guy feels. Shoot him too much, you might hurt his feelings, but it's yeah, it's a little bit of a pain. And then here's another teleporter. So he's not there. And then you come down here to the beds. You've got a teleporter over here. He's not at that one. I believe there's one this way. I believe. There's one in Solitary. I know that for a fact. So let's go up here and check Solitary area. He'll be over here in this little office, so he's not there. So then we go up here. He's not that one. So then that only leaves 1 to 2 portals left. We got a portal over here behind where you get the Mark II frames. At least I thought you did. No, it's down here. My bad. Alright, so pretty much more or less it's just a hunt for the little guy. For some reason I feel like there's another teleporter somewhere that I'm not finding.
Better than breaking boards in karate class.
Just a few seconds or a few minutes and we'll find it. Let's see, what's over here? Storage. There is one in storage, I believe. There's supposed to be, at least. Where's it at? Back in the Solitary. Okay. And I'm not sure where the other one is, but we'll stumble upon it whenever. Let's see. I believe I know the one he's at. I believe he's in Diamond. No, he's not. Okay. Let's see here. He's in the one up here. He was there to start with. Alright guys, he's being a little bit difficult today. So he's not on that one. Also, you will have to lay down the teleporter pads to... you'll have to have them built before you do the brain rot, because you will need them for this one. I believe there's a teleporter up here. Didn't think so. Okay.
Setting up
Then you'll do this. You'll set down that piece of that. You'll shoot him. You'll run up and you'll teleport, and you'll see him right there. You'll teleport with him to wherever he went, and then. Okay, so instead of following him,
Ingenious use of the telepath system. Now go charge that cast.
you'll go down here. You'll go to storage area. So we'll cut through generators to go to storage, because storage is right over there. Or no, it's right here. And then you'll run up here. Go over here. Just put the canister down. And just sit right here in this to charge it. And then as soon as it gets charged, we'll go up and we'll get the Mach 2. I'll wait for some zombies. And I put all the zombies on walk, so it'll take a few minutes. And then after the circle goes away,
You are ready to craft
you'll just
These colors don't run.
you'll go up here. You'll put all of it together,
Let me guess. Further assembly required.
and then you'll
In case you're wondering, that ray gun Mark II fires a rather large explosive. Nice for taking out several targets at once.
this one is not particularly my favorite.
Subtlety
Because,
has no praise with this weapon.
It doesn't have the amount of ammo that a Mark II should, and it goes through it way too quick. So of course this is what it'll look like before it's packed. Just a little kind of like a little flaming grenade. And then after it's packed, it's more or less a nuke. Small flame nuke, I should say. Alright, so we're gonna go up here, we're gonna grab another frame. And just to let you know, if y'all have any questions relating to this video or anything like that, just let me know. And then I should have packed my other gun while I was down there, because I'm not sure which one I'll get next. The last three that we have to do is the kilowatt, cryo freeze, and the fire one. So we'll see which one we do now. See which elemental power we get with this gun, and that'll be the next one that we do. Alright, we have Firebomb. Alright, with Firebomb, there is 2 locations. Of course, it can be here in the lounge. Just shoot the cabinet.
I have canister.
There it is.
But process is not complete.
And then
Heat up that canister. Pick a good place to ignite one.
the other one is in the greenhouse. Sometimes it'll be right here in this cabinet. Alright. Now, so the video that I watched in making these for the firebomb, the guy told me to stand pretty much in greenhouse upstairs and try to toss and hit the fireplace. The way I found it easier is to go over here, stand right by the fireplace, aim a little bit, and then throw. You have to get the fireplace lit inside. So, as soon as your firebomb hits it where it needs to, it will light up inside like this. You'll go in, you'll place it, and you'll kill the zombies that you need to. You'll charge it. And of course, you know, there is 4 spots. The zombies will come in right here, the doorway, this doorway, and the staircase. So it's approximately 8 to 10 zombies to charge it fully on each one, and that actually looks like a pretty flame. It looks like a pretty canister too. So, now this one is the firebomb. It's pretty cool. It's the, let's see here, which one is this one? This is the purple one. So this is the semi-auto 5 burst shot. It has got 4 to 5 burst shot. To start out with.
You are ready to craft the ray gun Mark II-C.
Okay, so you have you have the Mark II-Y, you have the Mark II-Z so far. I know there's a Mark II-X, which is the blue one.
Hot stuff, right? The ray gun
Or
Mark
the purple. This is the pink one.
Blast. Just the thing for hitting a wide group with a single pull of the trigger.
So this is what it looks like without it being packed.
Such firepower has changed warfare forever.
It's decent. It's actually a pretty good gun to have. I would rather pick this one or the purple one is the two that I would recommend. The kilowatt one, however, it does recharge its own ammo over time. So, those 3 I do recommend, which is the kilowatt, the firebomb, and the cryo freeze, are the 3 that I do strongly recommend. And let's go ahead and pack my gun again to see which element of power we get this time while we're down here. Alright, we got cryo freeze, my favorite and most loved. And then of course once you pack a punch the Z, it looks like this. Pretty good, pretty cool gun. So, it would definitely be one of the ones I would recommend to use, but everybody has their favorites. My favorite and loved is the Ray Gun Mark II-X, which is the purple one. It is also known as the cryo freeze. It's the cryo. You get the elemental cryo freeze. So is what you'll do is you'll pick that up. Sometimes it'll be right here. You just shoot it,
Like
grab the canister,
this feels empty.
and then sometimes it'll be over here in this cabinet about right there. And then just take it, pick up the canister, go down here, and as soon as you step into the bunker, some people say it happens when you step into the air filtration area, but it's actually as soon as you step into the bunker and get down the staircase. You'll see them blue like this. Shoot them, let them freeze, melee them. Melee them and pick up the goo. You will need to pick up 3 of these. Give me just a second and I will finish showing you. So since there's the second one. You'll pick up that goo right there. And not all of them will be blue like that. They'll have the blue arms or the blue hands or however people want to say it. I believe they have blue arms, or they're just whole, they're all blue. If you want to get these done a lot quicker, try not to kill all the zombies until you see the blue ones. Sometimes it takes a few seconds to see one. Like I believe I see the last one right here, which he is. And then pick that up.
Now take your samples to APD control, and you'll want to make sure they're cool.
Okay, and of course some people get mixed up to start up with. I didn't know exactly where the EDP location was. So you'll go to solitary, or you'll go to storage. You'll go up through storage, one of the two. You'll come in here, go straight to the office here, and you'll put it in this. And then you can sit right here and just get kills for days. And let's get a decent sized group in.
That hurts. Always. Every single time. Do I have your attention? I think I do.
And then if you got those, or if you got the sword,
We're ready to craft the ray gun Mark II.
just go back up here. And luckily, if you do go to the area, it'll bring you up right here.
I am honored to wield such a weapon.
This is my favorite.
The ray gun Mark II's. If you're a fan of full auto rapid fire, this is the gun for you.
And I mean, I love it. I really do. I love this gun.
Do you take me for
This is an overall best Mach 2 gun that they've put in this game so far. It's kind of like the green one, except for it's fully auto instead of a semi 3 burst or whatever you want to call it. Of course, non-pack-a-punched, it looks like this. Pack-a-punched, if you pack it, nice and good, it comes out as a dual wield. Same thing, just adds another gun. You get 33 bullets per gun. Let's pack this again. Him. Let's see if yes, we have the kilowatt. And of course, as you do them, it will it'll knock out the other elemental, and it'll give you the one that you need. And of course, you can pack a punch any of your guns at any point in the game. Of course, everybody knows that. The more you pack it, you know, if you pack it differently, pack it more than 3 times or whatever. And if you want to pick a certain elemental power you want for it, you have the cryo freeze, the brain rot, kilowatt, and the firebomb. So, the kilowatt one, you've got to go back down here. You got to go back to the air filtration. This is one of the more easier ones to get because it's only like 3 steps. You got to go to generators. Go down here. Let's see, let's try and find it now. It's supposed to be somewhere in here. Let's see here. So it's switched on me just like the other tab. Okay. You'll see a. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, you'll see a smoke like that and a shock. Shoot it.
Here it is. The thing that
Open it and grab it. And then all you gotta do,
Powerful electricity source to charge the Mark II ammo.
and I would recommend doing the kilowatt with a long-range weapon. Like with me, I have the the Hades. I have Hades. It's got dual zoom on it for this purpose. Let's see here. Just come up here. You'll look for the yellow sparking telephone pole. Okay, so it's back behind the one house. Yeah, it's that one over there. You shoot it right at the top there. And then wait for the next one to light up. And of course it could be any of the ones. Okay, so it's going to be one of these two out here. And that one. And of course, while you're doing this, try to keep the zombies alive, because you'll have to come right over here. Put it in this. And just kill.
I think this will prove most enlightening.
You're ready to grab the ray gun Mark II. Made in America.
And he'll say different things for each one that you build.
I am almost on.
So of course this is what the okay. So you have X, Y, V, and Z. Of course, this is what it looks like, you know, just non-pack-a-punched. And if you take it down here and pack-a-punch it, it looks a little bit more prettier. I should say, not prettier, but more better looking as a beam-type weapon. And of course, all four of these guns are, you know, deadly, very deadly. And if you like the video, like and subscribe to my channel. And I'm gonna be signing off here. So y'all have a good rest of your night. And that concludes the Mark II ray guns on Alpha and Omega.